Hello Virgo, I am here today to do a reading for you for the future. It is not going to have a date or time stamp on it. I'm going to just do the reading and ask what is coming up for my Virgos and what do they need to know. For those of you who have reached out to me, oh my goodness, I have gotten so many emails and so many messages on my Etsy from all of you who were worried about me. Don't worry, I'm fine. I've just been extremely busy. I do have a full-time job and I am in astrology school. And my life has been a little bit hectic, but I am fine. Thank you to those of you who were worried and were asking if I was okay. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. So I do have one announcement. Look at announcement. And I'm a Virgo. That's funny. I don't have time to do all 12 signs all the time. So what I would like to do is I would like for you to comment below and tell me what sign you want me to do next. The sign with the most comments is the one that I will do next. I'm going to be doing readings as I have time, and I might not be able to get all 12 signs in a certain time period, but I would get them done over a certain time period, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's get on with your reading, Virgo. Enough of my jibber jabber. We do have Belle, an announcement. All right, which I feel like I just did. Position of authority. Very nice. Well, maybe you're getting an announcement from someone in authority. Mountain Road, you are on the road to success. Beautiful. And grapes, it's time to go out and have some fun, Virgo. You need to go out and have some fun, Virgo. You are always taking care of others. And you know what? Let's pull, before we pull out the tarot, I was trying to make this a love reading. I'm going to pull you a couple of romance angels. And let's see what we get from that. Okay, we got one. Can I have one more? And we'll take whatever's on the bottom of the deck. Angels, please show me the messages for my Virgo friends from today going forward. What do they need to know? Angels, show them, please. All right. I'm probably just going to take one. I'm going to take that one. It's trying to come out right there. All right. Let's look at the bottom. We have very soon. Clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. All right. We have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Nice. And chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Well, that's very nice. I feel like you've met someone and maybe there is a strong attraction and you're trying to decide with the very soon whether you want to be with this person or maybe get into a relationship with this person. All right, let's get some tarot out. I'm going to do the traditional Celtic cross. Angels, show me the messages for my Virgo friends, please. What do they need to know? Show me Virgo. Show me Virgo, please. Once we get the first card out, which is right there, I will cut the deck and get these babies right out of the middle. So we're starting off with the King of Swords, which could signify an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini type of person. Masculine, maybe this is your person in the position of authority. The challenge position is the World card. Fixed energy, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. This person may be fixated on a certain type of outcome. Sometimes the World card could be like a stubborn type of energy, but It is a conclusion card, but it's in the challenge position. So that's interesting. At the base of the reading, we have the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. That is sadness, loss, regret, mourning. Someone is looking at those spilled cups and they are not happy that they're spilled, but they just don't see that what behind them, they have two cups standing. All they have to do is turn around. All right. In the past, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. That's usually my card of either a delayed meeting, or it is people who don't work well together, don't get along, or someone isn't pulling their weight here. All right, crowning the reading, we have the Tower in reverse, Scorpio energy. Usually the Tower in reverse is a realization to me, a wake-up call. This could also, sometimes I get this card a lot when someone is returning to the past. They're not letting the Tower fall. They're not letting something end here. Okay, they're not letting this cycle close. In the forward position, we have the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Basically, you know, stuck up in your head, feeling trapped, feeling like you can't move. Blinded, maybe not seeing something for what it really is. All right, your role or attitude, Virgo, we have the Judgment card in reverse, which usually to me is procrastination and indecision. It is also a card of someone from your past returning and you not being so sure that, I feel like you're not so sure that you want to let somebody back in. Maybe someone is telling you that they regret their actions. Now the High Priestess in reverse, the role or attitude of the other person, Pisces energy. This is usually when it's reversed, it is breaking the silence. It could portend to you not following your intuition, but I feel like someone has spoken up, someone has said something, and it's causing you to have to make some type of decision. This person may have realized that they lost you and they didn't want to lose you. The Hopes or Fears is the Sun card, Leo energy, in reverse, which tells me that the future is cloudy here. This could signify some unhappiness. Maybe you are worried about making a decision because it's going to affect your happiness in some way. That's your fear. You're afraid that you're going to be unhappy if you make this certain decision. The final outcome, Virgo, is the Nine of Wands reversed. Sagittarius energy, look at you. I think this card always comes out for Virgo. Virgo and Gemini. Losing sleep, worried about a situation. The Nine of Wands reversed is usually my card of I give up, I quit, I'm not going to stand here, I'm not going to do this anymore. What was on the bottom of this deck? And trouble and accusations. Sometimes with the Judgment card in reverse, I do get someone being accused or someone being judged incorrectly here. All right. Let me just check the camera. Yeah, I think you can see all that. There seems to be a lot of worry, doubt, having the power to free yourself from a situation. It's almost like you don't know if you should let something end or if you should maybe give this person a second chance. This person may have judged you in the past in some way, and they're coming back possibly with some type of apology, because the King of Swords in the upright position can signify someone who is doing the right thing, someone who is, I feel like, breaking the silence, speaking up, reaching out to you, telling you that they're sorry for judging you or sorry for what they did. This there's so much like hesitation here. You're looking forward to something, some type of announcement is delayed here, or it was delayed, or it's going to be delayed. And the Knight of Wands in reverse, I mean, that's player energy, someone who's coming back into your life, someone who's in and out of your life. There seems to be chemistry here. this could be the one. I feel like that's what's on your mind. You're saying like, it's not really necessarily confusion. I feel like you are not sure of, you're having anxiety or you're losing sleep over a situation. You're like asking yourself like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I get out of this? What decision do I make? What is the right decision? You know, if you're beating yourself up about some type of decision that you need to make, I just don't recommend that. Just, if you don't know what to choose, just let the universe be your guide. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Ooh. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. It's almost like you've moved on and someone has not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Well, there could be some gaslighting here. I just don't feel that. I don't feel like this person is fake. I just feel like you're not letting something end. A person who comes in and out of your life, probably because Virgo, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. You know, you always, you want to care for people. You want to help people. I feel like the universe is saying that you should move on from something. Now, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm not. Maybe this isn't making any sense to you. But that's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. The World card is the challenge position. The universe is saying, listen, you learned all your lessons. The cycle is complete. You've been through the fool's journey. Let it go. Turn that tower upright. Let it fall. This person just doesn't seem to be good for you. With the union, wedding, married, soul connection. So maybe you're either married to this person or maybe you've moved on. Maybe that's the announcement. Someone could be getting engaged or getting married here. And then someone from the past is resurfacing, possibly trying to stop a wedding. That's a possibility. I know that's not going to resonate with a lot of you, but I feel like someone might be saying, I keep hearing snob. Snob. Show me advice for Virgo, please. Show me the advice for Virgo. The Empress. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that your abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Some of you may have quit a job here, because this is my quit, I give up, and then the Three of Pentacles could be quitting a job. This may have something to do with a career for some of you. The Empress. Show me more for Virgo, please. Show me more for Virgo. I feel like you don't want to return to this person. The High Priestess in reverse could signify someone who's not paying attention to the red flags. See, I feel like you've already started something new with this Ace of Cups. This cherub is announcing that another announcement. What's with the announcement? A new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. I feel like you've walked away from someone because they were judging you. This person has returned to try and make things right. And now you seem to be in hesitation mode. Now, with the Eight of Swords being here, this could be an ex-husband for some of you. Someone maybe doesn't want to give a divorce, doesn't want this tower to fall because they don't want to see you happy and don't want to see you move on to a new relationship. Show me one more. Okay, well, you're getting two. Nine of Swords again. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you are experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. I definitely see that. There's a lot of sleepless nights, anxiety, a lot of thoughts. I don't know what to do. This person hurt you in some way, because the Nine of Wands is also my wounded card. Someone may want to repair a wound. Look, you got another ace. This tarot brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. Some of you may even be leaving a business partner. You know, I'm just done. We don't work well together. We don't get along. I'm giving up. And then it's almost like someone's trying to keep you in something, possibly even some type of a contract that you don't want to be in. And I feel like you're trying to move on. I feel like you met somebody new that you're trying to move on to. And it's like this person is, yeah, little lovers. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. Well, you may have children with this person, with the Empress being here and the Ace of Cups, the Sun card. And maybe this person is saying to you, you know, come on, let's try and make it work for the children. Yeah, you know, I'm going to pull you a couple of situations cards. And then I'm going to close out with one quantum oracle message. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what sign you want to hear next. And I'll try and get on it as soon as I can. I do have a little bit of extra time now, so I should be able to do my readings a little more free. I'll be back to at least all 12 signs once a month. This is only going to be for the rest of this year, because I already know what my schedule is like, and there's so much going on that I just know I'm not going to have time. Look, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. I feel like you need to focus on self-love here. What is going to make me happy? What do I want? And not worry about what other people need. All right. Show me messages for Virgo, please. How many is that? Okay, we'll take this. Let me put that there. We have alien, telepathic dreams and songs. So I usually get this card when you are receiving messages through your dreams or through music. So pay attention to your dreams and pay attention to the songs that you're hearing on the radio, or even while you're shopping in the store. Like, there's messages. The universe is trying to get messages to you. All right. Today, present, now, and in the moment, okay? And lockdown, mental prison, confined. You really seem to be so stressed out about, unless this is the other person, current status, available, single. You really seem to be confused about, I feel strongly this is someone that you know, coming back into your life. I don't know why. You may be stuck. The Eight of Swords signifies stuck energy. So you may be attached to this person in some way. You're either married to this person, you have children with this person, or maybe they're just a family member. All right. I'm going to cut that there. Let's pull you one final message from the Quantum Oracle deck. And I will read it from the book. There is something about authority here. Hidden motivations. Be careful, because somebody may have something up their sleeve here. I don't know, Virgo. It's almost like your gut is telling you that this isn't a good idea, but you're still thinking about doing it anyway. All right, so this book does have reversals. Some of you may be seeing a lawyer and getting a divorce, and someone is saying that they don't want the divorce. Professional assistance, 7 people in reverse. Let's see what it says. All right. This card reversed uncovers a complex or serious situation where you could really use some help. You may have been aware of the need for some time, yet you've been trying to ignore the problem or solve it all by yourself. You feel alone, facing stress that's overwhelming, but you don't have to fix everything yourself. Let the universe provide the help you need. What did I say? This is very important. So explore your options regarding professional help. If you're already receiving assistance, but it doesn't seem to be working out, express your concerns to the person you're working with. Something's not working out here, so you need to speak up and say something about it. Clarify your needs. You have the right to ask for and get the professional help you're looking for, even if it means looking for a different expert. So if you're working with someone and they're not giving you what you need, you may need to find a new person to work with. Maybe that's what you're going to, maybe some of you are giving up on the lawyer. This could be a time of psychological or emotional issues for you or someone in your family. Don't hesitate to look for a therapist and keep looking until you find one that you connect with. Open up all the assistance you need and don't forget the help of spirit. Ask for a business, legal, or therapeutic guide to show up. You'll be surprised at the inspiration you receive. So if you're worried about something, maybe you can ask the universe for guidance. You know, what do I do? Who do I talk to? But if you're not getting along with someone and it's not working out, then you need to move forward and start talking to others, because there's something that's clearly over here, but it's like, it's not quite over. But either you know it's over or the other person knows it's over, but it's just like, maybe you just can't end it right now. With that said, I am going to leave that there, Virgo. I do hope that this reading was helpful to you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you like my readings. And of course, let me know what sign you would like for me to do next. Have a great day, Virgo, and I will see you soon.